Hello everyone. Authenticating the full stack application is very important, crucial factor where we have to set up a lot of screens for user registration, login page and forget password and developing the front end and back end takes a lot of time, right? AWS Amplify offered in a great tools services where we can integrate our application with Amplify. So the Amplify with a few lines of code, we can develop this in a whole login authentication component quickly. It saves a lot of time and it is very powerful scalable solution also. In today's video, we will develop a simple single page Angular application and we will try to authenticate it with AWS Amplify. So let's get started. Let us get introduction about AWS Amplify. AWS Amplify is one of the AWS services which targets for to develop full stack applications. What is AWS Amplify? AWS Amplify is everything you need to build web and mobile apps. Easy to start, easy to scale. So go from idea to app in hours. It really speed up the development process. So there's a develop UI, add features like auth and storage, connect to real-time data sources, deploy and scale to millions of users. Okay, a simple but a powerful tool where we can integrate with our app. It has the some UI, pre-developed UI. We can integrate with it for authentication, and there are some libraries. We can use it to connect our other AWS services. Okay, go from front end to full stack fast. With the full stack JavaScript, TypeScript capabilities, Amplify brings the power and breadth of AWS service to a familiar front end developer experience. Simply author app requirements like data model and business logic and auth rules in TypeScript. It automatically configures the correct cloud resources and deploy them per developer cloud sandbox environment for fast and local iteration. Okay. In today's video, we are going to do a small demonstration on by using Amplify. It's an Angular application. We'll set up a login flow with the help of Amplify. Okay. The prerequisite to follow along this tutorial is I have my workstation installed with Node.js version 20. Yeah, and I'm using Angular CLI. My version currently in my workstation is 17. Okay, and I will use code editor like Visual Studio Code. Yeah. So these are the prerequisite. So with that we can start proceed with our demo. The first step which we are going to do is we have to install Amplify CLI. I am starting my command prompt. In the command prompt, I am going to execute this line of code npm install -g globally @AWS Amplify /CLI. So this command will install Amplify CLI globally in my workstation. Okay, hit enter. Now you can see my Amplify CLI installation has been completed. Now I need to go to the AWS management console to create a new user where which I will configure for this CLI. Okay, so let me go to my AWS management console. In the AWS management console, I am going to search for the service IAM. I found IAM service, then I click IAM service. Here from the left side menu, I am going to click on the users where I will create a new user. Okay, I'll give a name, username Amplify hyphen developer, something like that, Amplify developer. I will not check this, check this box, provide user access to, no, I don't want to give the access. This is only the user account which I will configure for Amplify from the command line interface. Okay, so this is a username. I'm fine without checking this box. Click next. Here I have to add some policies or permissions. So I click here, attach policies directly. In the search box, look for Amplify. If you filter, if you search Amplify, you will find administrator access Amplify. Check this one. So this is AWS managed policy, administrator access Amplify. Okay, I selected this one, and next. This is a review and create page. I am fine with it. Then click create user. Okay, so I have created a user Amplify developer. Open it. Under the security credentials, scroll down, and there is a section for access keys. Okay, there is a button here to create access key. We have to create access key for it. Click to create access key. You will get the screen, use cases, various use cases. Our use case is command line interface. We need to set up create the access keys to configure it for our CLI. Okay, and check this one and click next. Create access key. You will get access key like this, and you can download this CSV file. Okay, this access key has been downloaded. So this is access key which I need it to configure my Amplify CLI. Okay, now I am opening my command line interface. I have opened my command line interface. If you remember, we have installed Amplify CLI already. Open the terminal and check Amplify-B. It will tell us the version that we installed. This is the version we installed. Now we need to configure the Amplify. Amplify configure command. Okay, enter Amplify configure. This is asking us to sign in with our console. This is asking me to sign up and create user access, which I have already created. So I'm simply hitting the enter, and which is asking me to select the region. US East 1 is my region, so that's fine. Again, it is asking me to complete the user creation in console. This is also completed, so hit enter, and now it is asking me to enter the access key. I have the access key with me, so I'm going to copy the access key and paste it here. Now it is asking me the secret access key. The secret access key is here. I copied exactly and pasted back. Okay, the profile name, it is asking me which profile I can give. Amplify-developer. This is my profile name. Successfully set up the new user, configured with our user account. Okay, so now we are good to go. We can proceed with the other further steps. Now I'm going to create a new Angular project. I have a folder, WCS lectures folder. Right click on it. I have git bash installed, so I am going to select this option git bash here. So this will get opened. Now I'm going to enter ng new ng amp demo. This is my project name, ng new ng amp demo. Hit enter, which will create new Angular project. The basic skeleton of the project which is being created. It now currently this installing the necessary packages. Now you can see the ng new Angular project creation has been successfully completed. Now we can navigate to this folder cd ng amp demo. Navigate to this folder. I am inside this folder code dot, so that this will open up in the Visual Studio Code. Enter. You can close this one. So let's wait for the VS Code to open this one. Yes, this is getting open. Trust the source code. Open it. So this is a brand new Angular project, okay, created by CLI, Angular CLI. Here, the first thing what we are going to do is, first thing we have to initialize our Amplify. Okay, we have to create the Amplify project. So the first command I am writing amplify init, hit enter. So this will trigger a set of questions. So I am going to answer these questions. So enter the name of the project. I am fine keeping the same name. So ng app demo, hit enter. Then there are the following configuration will be applied. So the project information, so many informations are given, and it is asking me to enter Y if I am agree. I want to change few things, so I will type N. Okay, type N, hit enter. Enter the name of the environment. Dev environment is fine, and the choose the default editor. There are various editors listed here. I am going to work with the VS Code only. So the selected one is Visual Studio Code. That's perfectly fine. And choose the type of app that you are building. So we are building the JavaScript application. So the Angular is based on the JavaScript. We are not building anything else in this list. Only select the JavaScript. Hit OK. What JavaScript framework are you using? So this application is an Angular application, so I'm going to select Angular. Okay. Source directory path, the default src is fine. Distribution directory path, I'm going to give some different path. It is dist slash the project folder name ng. It's ng amp demo, slash browser. This is the path I am going to give. Hit enter. The build command is same. Start command ng serve is same. Hit enter. Select the authentication method you want to use. So we have to give the profile. So the profile has been created already, set already. So I'm going to choose the AWS profile option. And you will see Amplify developer profile is there. So I'm going to select this one. Hit enter again. Let's wait for some time. Now this is using creating some resources, copying some resources. Let's wait for it. Okay, done. Now this is still asking more questions. Help improve Amplify CLI by sharing non-sensitive project configuration on failures. Give yes. So the deployment saved successfully. Now you will find there is a folder created, Amplify. There is an Amplify folder has been created. There's a new folder added in our project directory. Okay. Also, a few more files have been added. For example, Amplify configuration.json. Few more files are there. So the next steps are provided here. The Amplify status, Amplify add, Amplify push. There are so many commands are provided. Now we have to add one service, which is authentication service. So by using the Amplify add, we can add the authentication. Okay, so I'm going to enter Amplify add auth. This is what I'm going to provide. Okay, I'm going to add authentication for this project. Hit enter. Again, it will ask some questions. Do you want to use default authentication and security configuration? For this hands-on exercise, yes, I am going to say use the default configuration. So the default is fine. Hit enter. How do you want the user to be able to sign in? So I want the user to sign in with the username. Okay, they will enter the username and password. So hit enter. Do you want to configure advanced setting for this hands-on? No, I'm fine with it. So I will select no, I'm done. Okay. Exactly. So now the next step is Amplify push will build all local backend resources and provision it on the cloud. So now we need to enter the Amplify push command. So this will create the resources in the AWS. Now you have to enter it is asking us to want to continue. Hit give OK. See, deploying resources in the dev environment. Now it is deploying everything. The dev environment. This is using the CloudFormation service to create all the resources in the cloud. You will see the list of resources in this list, like there is a role and there is a user pool will be created and there is identity pool and various other various services are being created at this time. Let's wait until the whole installation finished. Deployment state saved successfully. So everything is completed from from this command. The necessary services are being created and the configurations are copied in our Angular Amplify configuration.json file. If you open the Amplify configuration file, you will find a set of configuration options like project region. We are targeting our resources in the US East 1. Okay, we are working in this region, and this has created a identity pool ID, Cognito identity pool ID, and the pool ID is here, and Cognito region, and there is a web client created, and the web client ID also here. So all the options, necessary option configuration options are copied back so that the application can communicate to the backend using this configuration file. Okay, we have to install a few more libraries in our CLI using CLI. In the project terminal window, I'm going to enter a few more commands. npm install AWS Amplify -- save. Okay, hit enter. So this will install client libraries for for this project. Yes, the Amplify installation is completed, and we also need to install UI Angular. Okay, so I have copied this command npm add amplify/UI Angular command, which is currently being installed. Excellent. Now let me clear the screen. Now we are ready to go. Okay, if you open the project source file, you will find a set of components. The main component is app component. If you see the app component HTML, you will find some HTML which we don't want it. Okay, so simply I select everything and I delete it. I don't want anything here. Okay, I don't want anything here. In the app component.ts file, I'm going to copy some code. After the import statement, copy the amplify this command. So it is nothing but referring the Amplify class from this Amplify package, and there is a configuration file which is referring the Amplify configuration.json. Okay, there is a problem by referring this package. We will solve it soon. And also Amplify authenticator module is referred from the Amplify UI package. Okay, so these are the three packages. In order to fix this JSON, then we need to go to the TS config. Go to the TS config, and under the compiler option, type resolve JSON module to set to true. Resolve JSON module set to true. So this will fix this conflict. Okay, so the JSON module has been fixed. Now we need to configure this amplify dot configure try to configure this Amplify, and we need to, there is a component we refer this one, copy this module inside the imports statement array, copy this Amplify authenticator module. Okay, now done. Now the required things are done. Now we are going to paste the UI component. So Amplify provide UI component. I'm going to copy and paste it inside the app component. Inside the app component, nothing is there. Only I copied the Amplify authenticator. This is the parent component. Okay, this is the component which you need to copy and save everything. Okay, save everything, and we'll launch the application. ng serve. This command will help us to launch the application. Hit enter. You want to use different port? Yes, I can use different port. Excellent. So our application is being now you will see that there's a login page. The user UI component is being created. CSS is not applied. Let us go and add some CSS for this one. Amplify provide a theme, default theme, which we can use it. So I'm going to copy the theme. Open your project file and open angular.json configuration file. Open the styles array. Okay, there is a section called the styles array, and I'm going to paste this theme which provided by the Amplify. Okay, theme CSS, save everything, save, then come back to your service. It's better to dismiss and build again. Okay, clear ng serve. Yes, excellent. Now the local development server is ready. Now I will go to this local host, this one, then I have the login page ready. Okay, login page ready. It applied the required CSS. The theme has been applied. Now I don't have account to sign in, so I will go and create a new account. So new account, I'm going to create a new account. I will add like, okay, that's my username. I'm going to enter some password. And then I enter my email address. Okay, I have entered my email address. This is my username, and click to create. So this is sending me the OTP, the confirmation code to my email address, which I'm going to paste it right now. I have received a verification code. It's 795715. Okay, confirm. See, welcome username, my username. Now I have been authenticated. If you notice this one from the app component, so there is a this is a template for authenticator. Okay, template for authenticator. I have been authenticated, so I am inside this block. Okay, I am inside this block. So you can put your all your components inside this block, so that this is the authenticated section. Okay, you can add your home component or header component, whatever component inside this one, and you can receive the user information, everything from here. Okay, so there is a object, like user object have been passed inside this this component, inside the ng template. Okay, now let me sign out to this one. So if I sign out, then I have been come to the uh, sign in page. Okay, I can sign in. Or I will enter the wrong password. This is telling me incorrect username and password. Okay, I am entering the right password. Exactly. Welcome, Solomon Akbar. Okay, so this is the quick hands-on demo to demonstrate the power of Amplify. We haven't developed any complex screens for user interface, for user registration, or login process. The whole flow has been provided by the Amplify. Okay, just a matter of with a few lines of code. With a few lines of code, we completed the authentication of the application. Okay, we secure our application. So inside this one, we can set up our master page. We can set up our layout, whole home component or whatever services inside this one. So that's it from my end. So we have successfully demonstrated Amplify using the provided by the UI component provided by the Amplify. In next video, we will go further and see how to extend it furthermore. Okay, so that's it from my end. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.